Hello, this is Travis Miller from Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to show you some tips and tricks we use on a website to increase online traffic, leads, and business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area. See if those tips and tricks could outrank them, which will get you more leads and increase your business as well. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So let's get to it. So first off is content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depend on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website. It really shows what you guys are about, your services. But there's some things you do on the front end, just increase some more content on there, on the back end as well, that'll give you more searchability on Google. So speaking of Google, if I was looking for your service, I might type this in, plumber, Clearwater, Florida. Here's what typically comes up. Google ads come up here. This is a pretty good investment if you haven't done this already. That's something we could do for you as well. We optimize these Google ads to rank them, to get them right in front of the faces of consumers. And that's what it's all about, increasing your online presence. This is the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Now, typically we don't count directories like Angie's List and Yelp because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service and they need your services right away. So your top competitor in this area is this Clearwater Plumbing. So I'll compare your website to theirs. And if you could get close to them and eventually outrank them, but even if you get close to them, you start jumping these competitors on this first page as well. And that's going to bring you some value, just being on that top search with a very common keyword. So to do that comparison, there's a tool we use called Ahrefs. So here's a URL that gives us some numbers, and here's your website numbers. So right now on your website, you're using 29 keywords. So that's one thing I would definitely increase on your website is your keywords. You keep the ones that you have right now. These are good keywords. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck as well. But you get very creative in increasing your keywords. I see Newport Richie's on here a lot, but think about all the services that you do, all the areas you go to, you tag them, you optimize them, and that's how you start increasing your keywords and start matching competitors in the area. Compare that to this Clearwater Plumbing, who we're trying to beat on that first page of Google there, that top competitor. Here's their URL, here's their numbers. So you see how many keywords they're using. They're using 347 keywords. Great thing about keywords, you don't have to recreate the wheel. So whatever keywords apply to you, you could also put them on your website. You tag them, you optimize them with that same search volume. Then eventually you start matching competitors and eventually outranking your competitors for those leads. Second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. A person with the most backlinks wins, but keeping in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant, strong backlinks. So it's not always about the quantity of backlinks, it's also about the quality of backlinks. So right now you have 158 backlinks with 14 reference domains, which is a pretty good number there. But just compare that to that top competitor that's getting on that first page. They have 1,000 backlinks with 396 reference domains. So the goal, you won't get here overnight, but eventually over time you get close to these numbers. They get closer. And same thing about backlinks. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You could do a deep dive in their backlinks. If they're follow, anybody can follow. You tag them to your website as well. Again, another way how you start matching competitors. And you want to get closer to this traffic here, 117, just compared to the traffic you're getting here with the 21 with these numbers here. So just increasing your keywords, your backlinks, that's how you start matching competitors. Then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So you want to be in the top 3 here, much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google. People don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in front of faces of consumers. Again, about increasing online presence. So to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers up here in Google Ads, or here in the map pack, or here organically, or even all 3. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that it generates some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals, and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. Also, when I email you this video, if you don't mind sending me a few lines of feedback, what you thought about the video, that's how I'll get better at making these videos. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. And thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.